If you are a lawyer, an attorney, or a legal practitioner who deals with the road accident fund, then this video is for you. My name is Olivia and I am the owner of Profits and Books Bookkeeping and Accounting Services. And just a short disclaimer, this video is only for information and educational purposes. You still need to get professional advice for your accounting issues that you might have. The Road Accident Fund is a fund that financially, can I say, imburse ordinary South Africans who have been in accidents, and the professionals who facilitate the whole process are lawyers. And you will find very often this RAF, as it's called in short, Road Accident Fund. The RAF lawyers get in trouble because they haven't paid over the money to the clients. Why is that? Let me tell you why. Normally, lawyers who deal with the Road Accident Fund, you make a ton of money. And when I say a ton of money, I'm talking about millions. It's millions of clients' money that it gets entrusted to you to disperse it, to pay it over to the client. But you don't do that. I'm not talking about the processes of RAF. That's a story for another day. I'm talking about the processes of the lawyers. Whether you call yourself an attorney, a legal practitioner, a lawyer, you are obligated to pay over the funds that RAF pays over to you. Already when the money comes from the Road Accident Fund, the client, who most of the time, it's an ordinary person who doesn't have money. That's why they came to you. So that client has been waiting quite a while. Now RAF, after months, sometimes years, the money gets released to you, the lawyer. And what do? You also make a bigger mess of things. It's your client. You make a mess of things. You know why? Because your admin is in a mess. You don't even have a client list. No, you don't. Let's look at service providers, the experts you have to get on board to convince the court that this is a legit injury, that this person is incapable of working, that this injury will prevent this person from earning a living. Right? The experts have also to wait because your systems are in a mess. And what are the systems I'm talking about? I'm talking about your admin, your client list. Your client list with all the basic details, name, surname, contact details of that client. And most important, a client number. You don't even have that. Let's look at the service providers. You now have to know that this is the therapist, psychologist, the motor expert, whatever expert you had to use to strengthen the case for your client. You have to know that these experts go with this client. You don't even have that. It's somewhere in a file because your admin isn't up to date. It doesn't in there. Now let's look at payments, because normally that's where you say, oh no, the payment has come, but I must still organize before I can reimburse you. Cease, man. Cease. You get millions that you must give to your clients and you don't even have accounting software. Why do I mention accounting software? Because with your accounting software, you only enter the client details and you only enter the expert once attached to that. And when the money comes, you can even set up your system for automatic payments. When the money comes, you just put in the amount and there the payment goes, because you've instructed the bank, this is the amount and this is the client, and there it goes. Because I would assume that you do have the client's details, banking details. So lawyers, attorneys, legal practitioners who deal with the Road Accident Fund, today I want to appeal to your human side. I hope you have a human side. I hope the greedy, self-centered side have not overpowered the human side. I want to appeal to that human side. You are dealing with people. Okay, yeah, you get the old oddball who's just taking chances. But you know for a fact, you are dealing with people who are completely and totally waiting and relying on that money from the road accident funds. In cases where the breadwinner has been in an accident, no money is coming to that family. And you sit with the funds and you don't disperse it. You don't send it to the person. I'm speaking to you. If you have the right accounting system and you have the right accountant, you don't have to deal with payments. You only instruct. And the moment the money comes in, when your system has been set up, all you have to do is to allocate the funds instead of having to go through a physical file, you cheapskate. Instead of having to go through a physical file, everything is on an online system. You can even be at your home and instruct your accountant or your bookkeeper to give the money, and you then process the payments. You don't even have to give someone full access to your system. You just have to give someone access to load the payments and then you process it. How hard is that? You know, there are many professionals like me who are able to assist you because you are messing people's lives up. You are taking the bread out of people's mouths while you can afford to have expensive year-end functions. You can afford to go and choose the best and most expensive car, forgetting that comes from the money of the people. You are holding their money hostage. Why? Because you are unconscious. Because you think as long as me and my family, we are fine. The rest will have to wait. Well, let me tell you, Yal has a place reserved just for you. Because all the pain and the sadness and the loss and the suffering of those families whose money you are holding on to, it's coming to collect. And you know karma, what they say about karma. What goes around, it comes around. So if you need help with your accounting system, I am available. But if you're not serious, don't come to me. I only want people who understand the importance of their own business, who understand how important it is to pay the people, pay the experts, pay the service providers, pay the client who's waiting for the money. Pay your client. I only want you when you understand how important it is. If not, don't come to me. So, if you need help in restructuring the finances of your law firm, you are more than welcome to get in touch with me. You can leave the comment below. You can reach out to me. I will leave the link to my website, my email address, and my cell phone number. You will find it down below. Thank you for watching, and I hope I've given you food for thought so that you can learn to please pay Caesar what is due to Caesar before you start eating the money. Have a wonderful day.